Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 7:30 on the clock. It looks like my boy Mike Barbarian Brawny is already in there. My brother Abraham Christian Watterson, Ron Kwok, third, love you, dude. Keep on keeping on. I love you too, Ron. Big inspo guy right there. El Cap, what is up? Transition. Woo! What is up, guys? Happy Tuesday. I hope your guys' day has been well. It's the first of the month. I hope your rent's been paid and your bills have been paid at the same time. It is August 1st. Holy crap. We are that much closer to 2024. That's crazy. Absolute craziness. But today we are going live. I was just looking at it. I think my boy Ron was live also. Check him out. But today I just want to give you guys a topic. So you guys probably saw it on my thumbnail. I'm going to be doing a live response to Barbarian Brawny, my boy Mike. He did a video of top 5 knives that bring him joy. So I'm going to be doing a top 5 knives that bring me joy. Now, a disclaimer, these are not like top 5 knives ever in the world. These are top 5 knives to me personally. They mean something to me. They're in my rotation. And yeah, that's what it's going to be encompassing. And then yesterday night, X had his live, and yesterday also he dropped a Splurge video of EDC. So he was calling out a couple of the content creators in his live, and he was like, yo, I want you guys to do a response video of things that you guys splurge on when it comes to EDC. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do that live. I don't have 4 things. I guess it's 4 things that I splurge on. Other than the stuff that have been sent to me, which thank you if you are one of the few or one of the masses that have sent me product and gear to review. I absolutely appreciate you because you are helping out my channel. You are helping out my vision, what I want to do with this YouTube stuff, man. By the way, I surpassed 2,100 hours. I need 3,000 to build a community, and I'm almost there. So hopefully by Blade Show West, your boy is monetized. Hopefully, cross fingers, watch these lives, join in when it's live, watch it again. That helps me out, okay? So let's start off with this. Hi Tide, what's up, man? Welcome. So let's start off with this. I know I typically start with, hey, what was in your pockets? What was in my pockets? But I want to know what pack, sling, or pouch you carried today or most recently, like this weekend or whatever, because it's only Tuesday. So what pack did you carry? What sling did you carry? Backpack, pouch, what was it? And as you hit up the chat and you let me know what that is, I'm going to show you guys my packs that I've been carrying for the last week. And I love it. I absolutely love it. So Sharp Guy ATX. I'm only here for the complimentary peanuts. Okay. You know, I'm actually allergic to nuts, but not peanuts. So you may get those complimentary peanuts. You know what I'm saying? All right, so starting off with my backpack. This is my work backpack. This right here is the C Tactical C15 in multicam black. If you guys don't know me already, I rave about it. Probably annoys a couple people. It annoys me sometimes because I say it all the time, but I love multicam black. I absolutely do. And if that's a print on any type of EDC gear, I'm sold. Take my money. But this bag has been my work bag for the last week, and it's pretty awesome. I do have GoRuck backpacks. So if you guys are seeing this for the first time, you're probably like, hey, that really looks like a GoRuck. Well, you're absolutely right. It does look like a GoRuck. But the key difference is this right here. You see that? See that? Ranger Eye Central. Okay? I don't have a lot of REs though. I'm nowhere near guys out there that have crazy REs. Absolutely not. If you guys notice, I have Pocket Filth, Inky EDC, Maxpedition in rotation. Like you'll see it on my pouches, you'll see it on my backpack, you'll see it on my slings. I have more morale patches than I do REs. Yeah, I know, I gotta step it up. But hey, you gotta work with what you got. You know what I'm saying? So what I really love about this bag is obviously the hook and loop panel. But then when you open this up, I have organization. GoRuck doesn't have that yet. You could probably do that with their Scars program, pay a couple $100, add that organization in there. But this comes standard, okay? And then in here, I got my pens. I got my battery pack right here. And then if you notice, I don't know if you guys see that, but that's orange ripstop on the inside. Yes, if you're blind like me, you need that stuff, okay? Because I don't have time to dig around and just maybe stab myself if I have something sharp in there, okay? So on the back side, we have this laptop sleeve. Okay, this is where you can store your laptop. I haven't done it yet, but I've tried it, and in the CT15, so 15 liter essentially, I can fit a MacBook 14-inch Pro, which I currently have. So no problem in the 15 liter. And the cool thing about this, separate from GoRuck, is that it has 2 zipper actions. For GoRuck, they only have 1 zipper that goes from top to bottom. That's your only way to do it. But you can start it up here, or you can start it from right down here. Completely up to you. But anyways, on the inside, so much space. Opens clamshell-like. And then right up here, I just keep my wallet, and that's pretty much it. I just keep my wallet there. And then on the bottom half, mesh panel, I got multicam black Data Crew small fry. All right. Yeet. Okay. I don't got time to go over all the tools that's in there, but it's loaded. Okay. And then I got my Comey pouch. All right. And in here is where I keep all of my tech gear, all of my charging tech gear. So extra battery packs, charging cables, wall mounts, whatever it is. And then this is a neck pouch that works in tandem if I want to wear this on my person and then have my pack on. So I can have easy access to EDC gear. And this is the Viperade VE16 X Pack. If you haven't checked this out, I did my Mikey DC live clips. By the way, let me know what you guys think about that, because I know these lives are so long sometimes. And then sometimes when you're browsing around YouTube and you're like, damn, that live was an hour or an hour and a half, or sometimes like 3+ hours, you're like, I don't know about that. So I'm breaking down my lives into live clips, kind of like Joe Rogan, like GRE clips or JRE clips. And I'm capturing all of the important stuff that's happening within the live, so that way you don't have to browse through and click through and what have you. But you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about that? In addition, I have this UE Boom Bluetooth speaker. Pretty awesome. You gotta have the slaps on, you know. And then in the back, right over here, have my AirPods Pro hanging up on the little strap up there. And then in here is where I typically keep my iPad, but I'm using that as my secondary monitor right now. So that is what I carried in my pack. All right. what was in your guys' pack, your sling, or what type of pack or sling were you guys carrying? Okay, because I really would love to know. Let's check it out. All right. And as I look at this stuff, I'm just gonna have to browse around because, you know, I'm a big pack dude, sling guy. I want to just look at what's out there. First things first, let's make Mr. Ron here a mod. Bam! Ricky splurges on pocket knives that I don't need because I'm an addict. Hey, I live vicariously through your knife journey. Don't stop. I mean, stop if it costs a little too much and there's really no means of paying it back. But I love the videos that you've been putting out. You know, I got a buddy doing it and I feel like I got it, you know? So keep it going, man. Keep it going. Let's see. Abraham says, we miss you, man. I miss you too. I just had family over here this weekend and it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Mike said he sent some mail today. You sent some mail over to me? Okay, look at that. T-Fetch WAKAPOW. It is Mr. Nutsack himself. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Earl said he didn't use a pack or sling, did use his Vito Pro Pack backpack for his tools. Okay, so a couple things I want to check out here is, first, let's transition, shall we? Okay, first thing that caught my eye was the Maxpedition VersaPack. Check that out. Oh, okay. Look at that. That's pretty awesome. Jesse, what do you use that for? For work? You use that for the range? Octa VersaPack? Okay, let me see. Octa VersaPack. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's more of a pack. I'm like, did you go to the range today? Yeah, that's a really nice thing you got going on there. T-Fetch says they need to ditch fanny pack design and go for utility belt style. Okay. Will that be a little too heavy though? I'm curious. I'm not sure. And then Earl said, check this out. Earl said he Vito Pro Pack backpack. What the? Oh my gosh, can't type. Oh, that's nice. By Supply House, going for about $270, $299. I really like this colorway right here. It gives me like Mandalorian vibes. Now that's a tool backpack. 100%. Like, imagine going to Blade Show with that and you just bust out with all of your EDC gear. I'm like, damn, this guy's prepared. You know that? Tech Pack MC backpack tool bag. 12 inches by 9 inches by 17. So it's not so big. That's interesting. Very interesting. Got that hard bottom there too. Protection. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's jump right into this. I'm going to be talking about the top 5 knives that bring me joy. Okay. Again, I'm not Ricky status here, okay? So, you know, don't judge me for how budget this is. This is stuff that really bring me joy, all right? So number one that I want to show you guys, you know what? I'm stuttering here. Let me get some coffee. Mason jar gang, coffee. If you're not on it, get on it. It makes the coffee taste that much better. And my wife made it, so WAKAPOW. Okay? So first things first, we're going to be talking about this knife right here. This little guy, if it can focus. Okay, this is the Boker Stubby Strike. Let me give you guys a different angle. My camera's not working with me right now. All right. Bam. Boker. Oops. Okay, this is the Boker Stubby Strike. I've been using this guy a lot. Why? Because this is my first knife ever that I've ever bought. And you know why? It's because when I first started living in Vegas, I wasn't particularly sure if I was going to stay in Vegas. So I still wanted to stay like California legal and all. And I still wanted to have a cool knife that was still following California's laws, but still kind of made me a rebel a little bit. So this guy is a auto knife. Boom. Oh, that action is no joke. I've actually cut myself because I've had it to where I was holding it a certain way and then I pressed down on the table and that thing just popped open. I was like, oh damn. So there's a safety on there. You guys take a look at that. There's a safety right here. So red means ready to fire, ready to deploy. Okay. And then black means it's locked. You press that thing, it will not budge. So put it into fire action mode and then boom, WAKAPOW. Look at that. D2 steel. Okay. Not a crazy steel or anything like that, but has some really nice jimping. Come on, don't look at my face. All right, so right here, really nice jimping, gives you like a really good purchase for a small knife. So some may ask, why do you have a lanyard on your knife? Well, because my hands are a little bigger than this guy and I want to get a good grip when I'm holding this. So essentially that little pinky action right there is what's giving me that extra leverage. All right, so this is the Boker Stubby Strike. Got this bad boy on Blade HQ. At the time that I got it, I think there was a sale going on and it was like 30 bucks. But let's check it out. Shall we? Shall we transition? Okay, so Blade HQ. Woo. All right. They have different colors as well, so I want to give you guys, you know, a full catalog of what you can delve into when it comes to knives that give me joy. So, Boker Stubby Strike. So this one is 54 bucks. This is mine. So it's $49.99, 1.9 inches. Our as is price, $49.99. So overall length of 5.325. Not a big guy. This is a small knife, okay? And let's see. D2, drop point, flat grind, black stonewash finish, plain edge, aluminum handles, and OD green. So only qualm about this guy is that it's only right-handed. So that's why I freaking cut myself. It's because, you know, I don't have any discipline in my right hand. I'm super clumsy. It sucks. So, yeah, buddy. Next knife that brings your boy joy is the good old baby banter. Okay, this little guy is such a fun knife to play with, and this was the second knife I've ever bought. Second to the Boker Stubby Strike. It just has so many fidget factors about it. You know, you can open it with your thumb. You can Spidey flick it. There's ways that you can choke up on it, even though it's super small. It's a really fun knife. It really is. All these knives, by the way, I'm going to put links in the description below. If you do purchase them using those links, it helps your boy out. But anyways, what I really like about this is that it's sleek and minimal. I love that it is ambidextrous. I have it right hand configured because I gave this to my wife. So it's my wife's knife now. But it gives me joy. So even if it's hers, I still ask for it because I like fidgeting with it. Like I could do that all day. And it just disappears in your pocket, especially with this deep carry pocket clip. It disappears. You don't even know it's there sometimes. So you're looking around and you're like, oh shoot, I had a knife on me. Yes, you did. Because you were carrying this baby banter. This small guy right here. I mean, look at this. Compared to the Boker Stubby Strike. Okay. The Boker has a little bit more meat to it. Has a little bit more aggressive, tactical feel. And the baby banter is just, you know, a minimal guy. Very nice to have in your collection if you don't have one already. But that is another knife that gives your boy joy. So that's 2 knives so far that I've gone over, right? Let me pause break so I can go take a look at the chat because I don't want to miss out on you guys. Let's see who's here. Okay. I don't know if it's still being made, but last I used a diamond bullet pack. The black diamond bullet pack. Interesting. Let me see what the black diamond bullet pack. REI? Is that what you're talking about? LCAP? Let me show you guys what he's talking about here. So this is the black diamond bullet pack. Let's look at the images. This guy right here from REI. Pretty nice backpack. 16 pack. So bullet 16 pack. I'm assuming 16 liters. You can find that at REI. Oh, and they have it in stock near me. Okay. Nice. Just might have to check that out. LCAP. And then T-Fetch says he has a chef's backpack for his kitchen knives and camera gear backpack for his Samsung NX rig. Oh, okay. Are you a chef, T-Fetch? Chefing in the building? Very nice. Earl dropping the link for the Vito Pro Pack. Thank you for doing that. All-American Maker in the building. What's up, Brendan? Happy belated birthday. Everyone greet Brendan a happy belated birthday. I hope you enjoyed your day of birth, brother. Alan in the building. What is up? Surprised how fun the baby banter is, Thomas says. And like you said, the choke up grip is so comfy. And like you, it's my wife's. And I always steal it from her. 100%. 100%. I'm always taking that thing from her. But yeah, you know, I gotta up the wives' knife game too. The wives' knives. The wives' knives. Third knife that I actually want to showcase here brings me joy is this guy right here. Are you gonna focus at all, front camera? Come on. Okay, so this is the Civivi Elementum button flip, not the new one. This is the original button flip that they had. So this is a lot longer of a blade. Look at how long that blade is. This is 14C28N, and it doesn't have a flipper tab to it. So don't get it confused with that new Elementum 2. This is the original button lock Elementum. And this is also a fidgety guy. If you have a button lock knife, you know what I'm talking about. You can do this all day and just annoy yourself and people around you because you're just doing that nonstop. It's a lot longer than the original Elementum. And the cool thing about this is, as you guys can see right there, I have it configured to my left hand. So I am pocket clipping this on my left side. Also added a little leather lanyard there with a gold bead. And this knife, I don't carry around as much because of the blade length. So I like to stay within, you know, the legalities of things. If I do carry this knife, I'm probably going to the range of some sort, or I have it in one of my backpacks, in one of the pouches. Is typically where I would have it, but not on my person as much because of the legal stuff that I just want to abide by. But this is the Elementum button lock. And there's also a fixed blade Elementum that I feel is about the same size of this knife when it's deployed. And that Elementum is pretty cool. I know they have one that comes in like a leather sheath, and there's another one that comes in a Kydex sheath. And I think the black on black one comes in the Kydex, and the black and satin, correct me if I'm wrong, comes in the leather sheath. So Civivi, that's two Civivi knives that bring me joy. Okay, this third one is not a flipper. This one is actually a fixed blade, and this fixed blade here is the Kaiser Harpoon. Take a look at that. Love this thumb ramp that they have right up here on this fixed blade. The blade itself is not too thin, in my opinion. It has some beef to it. Has the micarta scales. It's D2 steel, and this thing out of the box, this is my first Kaiser ever, but this thing out of the box is dumb sharp. I mean, so sharp. This is the only knife that's ever cut me. The holster or the sheath could have a little bit more work to it, because this is exactly how I cut myself. When I tried to put this back into the holster, it had that part of the blade sticking out because of how the sheath is made. So when I went to go reach for it again, I cut myself thinking that it was fully inserted into its sheath. So I have to double take this guy every single time because that cut sucked. And that was the first knife cut ever. I'm usually very cognizant of how I'm handling my knives, but it was the sheath's fault. Absolutely. And that's an affordable guy. So you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not showing you guys the prices of these things, even though you guys probably already know, but let's look it up. So Civivi Elementum button lock. Okay, it's gonna show me. Yes, so this is okay. So this is a bundle. I'm not trying to show you guys a bundle. It's essentially this knife right here, and the olive is going for 66 bucks, but the black, this is the exact one that I have. So G10 handle, button lock Elementum knife, and C210 or yeah, 3A. And let's see, you get an $8 bonus. Oh no, never mind. Oh no, what am I talking about? 14C28N G10 handle. 3.47 inches. It's a big guy. It's a big guy. A lot of states, most states won't allow you to go above 3 inches. So that's why I don't really carry this guy around. But while we're here, since I actually bought my harpoon on Amazon, let me show you guys what it is. So, are you even here? Kaiser harpoon fixed. What? Kaiser fixed blade harpoon. Okay, I'm gonna have to search that one probably in my past orders because it was there and I got it for 50 bucks. That's how much I got it for. Pretty affordable. Get D2, micarta scales, and it's a very nice ergonomic knife. So that's how many? That's 4. That's 4 knives that I've gone over with you guys so far. Kaiser Fixie, that's right. Mike says someday he's gonna get the Elementum V2. You know what? Here's my qualm about the Elementum and the Elementum V2. I even commented this on Civivi's post when it first released. I said that knife would have been great, awesome, if you guys made it ambidextrous and showed some love for the lefties. And you know what they said? They commented back. They actually commented back and said, thanks for the feedback. That's it. That's it. I mean, I feel like they heard me, but they kind of just brushed it off at the same time. You know, because us lefties just don't get that much love. So that's what I'm gonna turn around, and every grail I'm gonna get is gonna be left hand specific. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna be the guy that's in between that just switches the pocket clip and oh, it's left-handed now. No, I'm gonna get a left-handed knife. So that way, if I have one of my friends or one of my boys, one of you guys in the chat see me in person, you guys pocket check me, and I have you hold my knife, you're gonna feel like it's the weirdest thing you've ever held because it's left hand specific. Let's go, lefties. Last knife that I wanted to show you guys that gives me pure joy is this guy right here. I've showcased this guy plenty of times on my lives, and this is the Benchmade Bug Out 535. I've switched out the scales to now have the Yates Knife bronze snake scales. But before I did that, I had these cheapy scales on there and really didn't like it. I mean, super cheap feeling. I feel like I could just break this thing if I just bent it a little harder. And then you add this guy on it, it just feels that much more premium. And to be quite honest with you guys, this is the most premium I have in my collection. Not gonna lie. But truly, this knife gives me pure joy, especially when I added on those scales. Man, I just fell in love with it again. You know, you can, that axis lock, thumb flipper, that gold thumb stud. I also love gold, so everything about this just spoke to me. The spacers were gold. I love this Benchmade Bug Out. If you don't have a Bug Out, I know there's complete Bug Out or Benchmade haters out there. And I just want to say, you know, for my personal experience and opinion, if you haven't held a Benchmade played with the action, try it, because you might just fall in love. It's ambidextrous. The pocket clip is not ridiculously ugly. I still don't really like it. I don't like it when this lip just pops out like that. I know it helps when sliding it into your pockets of your pants or your shorts, but I don't like that little lip. I really don't. And obviously I got a lanyard on there, green paracord with a gold brass bead. I just love this guy. I love the ergos of it. You can hold that access lock and flip it like that. You can Spidey flick it. Again, you can thumb flick it. This is a real fidgety knife as well. S30V, you know, although I do have to say they have been upping the price in these bug outs and nothing has really been changing aesthetically. That I don't know about. Like inflation with the bug outs, like come on, Benchmade. So find a deal. If you have a homie that can get it at the price, which I bought it for was like 120. I bought it at 120. I think right now, let's look it up. Let's freaking look this up, man. Benchmade bug out. Here we go. Stay sharp. 180. Holy smokes. What did I just tell you guys? I said 170 right now, right? What the heck? The one that I got is 190. If you have an uncle or auntie that's in the military and you can get themselves, you can get on base or whatever it is, hey, get that discount, because 190, whew, you're a couple away from a nice Vero Synapse, you know, or something else out there. Like, oh my gosh. Looking at it now, I would not pay 190. I'm comfortable with my 120. So you got any coupons to REI or whatever it is, use that to buy that knife, because 190, holy crap, like nothing is different from this Ranger green that I bought. I don't get it. But you know, Benchmade guarantees the sharpness for life. They have that where they will sharpen it. I don't quite know if they will sharpen a knife where you switch out the scales. You know, you guys let me know in the chat. But yeah, 190 for this guy. Holy smokes. So what are knives that gives you guys joy? Guys and gals, if there's gals in here, what are the knives that give you guys joy? And by the way, Bronny or anybody of the mods, if you guys can, put Mike's video link in the chat so that way people can understand why I'm referencing my top 5 knives, because this really is in response to Bronny's most recent vid about his knives. Great content creator. You guys got to check his stuff out 100%. Let's see what I'm missing here. Okie doke. Fun fact, the Benchmade pocket clip and the Chavez clip are interchangeable apparently. What? So you mean I can put a skull on this thing? Wow. Did you try it on yours? I know you got a bug out and you got the Chavez, Mike. Did you do that? Because if you did, I want to see a picture. Send me a picture of that. And if you got a clip for sale, let me know, because I know the Chavez sometimes comes with 2. But yeah, let me know. Mike with a V1 being such a banger, you can't go wrong with a V2. Yeah, 100%. The Elementum is Civivi's like staple. Immediately when there's ever a conversation about Civivi, or if Civivi even gets brought up, I immediately think Elementum. Elementum. Benchmade, bug out. Immediately think of the bug out. Spyderco, Para 2 or Para 3. That's just me. But yeah. Okay. So now, first off, I just want to say thank you, Bronny, for making that video and allowing me to do this response here. If you guys have your top knives, make sure you post that. Tag Bronny, let him know what are your top knives. Now, wait, am I going a little too ahead here? Let's see. Cover the knife. Splurges. Let's talk about splurges. So I kind of stated in the beginning of this live, I've been blessed to work with companies that have sent me gear. So for the purpose of this segment in this live, I really didn't want to talk about the abundance of gear that I have, which I really realistically didn't splurge on, like didn't spend money on. Well, not much money, because that's my definition of splurge. Splurge is where you're actually using your money to purchase an abundance of some form of materialistic item, and you probably have a little more than you should because they're just collecting dust in a closet or drawer or something like that. So number one for me is going to be slings and packs. Slings and packs. I talked about this. I'm going to get to that. Let me start off with the slings and packs. So this first one right here, let me give you guys a different view. Transition. Hello there. So this sling pack right here is the 511 LV6. That's what this guy is. It's a sling bag that I just like throwing over my shoulder like so. Sometimes I actually use this as a fanny pack. I actually use this as a fanny pack more than my other packs, but very minimal. It had a 511 tag that was out like that, and I was just able to tuck it in like so, and now it looks like just a Joe Schmo Amazon fanny pack. But inside you have this nice hook and loop. So this whole back panel, hook and loop. And that's where I've actually practiced carrying like a holster, like a Velcro holster for my CCW. And then on the front, it has some mesh pockets where I would typically keep a flashlight, knives, any EDC gear, an extra mag because they're that big and it fits there. This is more of like a G43X type size pack. A 19 won't fit in here or anything of that compact size. It's more of the micro compact. So P365, G43X, this is your go bag here. And then in the front, you have a zippered panel where you can easily store and find your things because of that light gray liner. And then in the back where this mesh pocket is, you actually have more storage space there. Just got some gum that I have hiding back there. And that is one of the sling packs that I have in my rotation, which I splurge on. This next guy here is the Alpaca Tech Case. I think it's the Alpaca Tech Case Pro. But this guy, I was really just leveraging for tech gear, like my charging cables and things of that nature. but recently I've been using it as an actual sling and it doesn't look bad. So here, let me show you guys. I should probably be showing you guys this. This is how I'll typically carry it on my person. Okay, easy access to my stuff. I just have it hanging like so, and then I'll hold it to the side like that if I'm maybe holding my kid, but I just have it right here. So that way it's not in the way of my appendix area, because that's where I typically carry. So that is the alpaca tech case, and a lot of organization on the inside. Let me just show you guys that now. If you take a look at that, first thing that pops out, that high-vis orange, that hexagon pattern, honeycomb, love that. So you got a space here for your pens. You got two big pockets right here, two big channels right in there. And then you have another zippered pouch where you can put stuff in there. And then more organization to the back. This thing spreads out pretty big if you stuff it. I don't really stuff my slings because I like easy access to stuff. And then in the front you have this zippered pouch where it also has the honeycomb orange high-vis inner. And on the back you have, I'm not really impressed by the actual sling, but these are removable. So if you ever, like if I ever wanted to put this in my CT15, I could, because I'll just add the carabiners on the corners, and now I have this on the top of the bag as a little pouch for easy access. And then of course I gotta have my hero clip on there, because if I just want to hang this on a desk, on a drawer, or whatever it is, I can do so. And that is my sling. Another sling that I want to showcase here is this guy. This is the CT4W. So Chuyin Tactical 4 waist pack. 4 is 4 liters. This is the sling that I most recently acquired. Hook and loop panel on the front. If you guys can see here, I have the American flag. I got my first WAKAPOW, last name the third, and my All-American patch right here. Do hard things. All-American maker, sorry. And then Remington Defense is like the only ranger eye that I have here. Like I had told you guys, I don't have a strong RE game, but right up front, boom, high-vis orange that just pops right at you. And in here, I just got some chapstick. This is like my secondary bag that I also kind of throw into the CT15, because if I'm ever going somewhere and I don't want to carry and truck around a big backpack, I'll just go a little smaller. That way I can still hold my gear. Now you open this up, this inner opens up clamshell-like. The Velcro attachment that I have here is the MTAC organizer. This is all hook and loop, which just sticks to the actual panel itself. And then on here, just real briefly, I got a flashlight, small one from Tattle Gear. I got my Big Idea Design bolt action pen. This small little slit carries my tie pick from Daily Carry Company, Leatherman Wave Plus, and then I have the bits for the Wave Plus along with the extender. And then in this little mesh liner, I have my Gerber Prybrid that I recently acquired from Walmart. And then in this front mesh pocket, I got my CRKT Spew, which I actually souped up with my crossbreed extra clip, and I have that hanging on my belt when I'm carrying this around. So really nice. I mean, high-vis orange. I don't have a snack time, but I feel like, and I said this in X's live last night, I feel like the aesthetics are pretty similar pretty similar. The main difference is that this is 39 bucks. Snack time, it's gonna run you a little over 100 bucks. It is made in the US though, and those guys do a phenomenal job. But if you're looking for something similar, that's a little bit more budget, see Tactical CT4W. And then I forgot to mention, there's also a zipper on the back, also has high vis orange. And if you don't want to wear this on your person, this is how I typically wear it. So I have it on the front, easy access to my things, but there's also a back webbing where if you ever, I used to road bike a lot, and this bag would have came in clutch for that because it has these straps that can go on the handlebars. So if you mountain bike, if you road bike, you can take these straps off and then just have these looped in on the handlebars, and it'll sit comfortably on your bike. Or you can slip this onto your waist and just have it a part of your belt line, and there you have it. Last splurge item is this guy right here. This is the Victos Upscale Sling 2. Really love this guy because of a couple things. So number one, look at the size. This is how I typically would wear it on my person. So that's what it's made for. It's a pew pew bag. If you ever want to carry off body, this is a perfect option for you. And right now I have my crossbreed holster that's in there. There's this clip here, which you can easily take this off. So on the inside, it has hook and loop on both sides of the bag. This is the main compartment right here. And then right now I have my crossbreed holster in there with my S15 for my 43X. And it fits in there comfortably. As you guys saw, real quick demonstration, I was able to swing it around, open the zipper, you know, grab, deploy, and what have you. So this was my first option for off-body carry until I found some pretty cool inventions that allowed me to carry on person 100% of the time, which I highly recommend because it's easier. But you open this up, you have molly webbing on the inside. I got a tourniquet in there, got this little marker in there just in case I need to write on the tourniquet. I have some hand sanitizer. This is made in the US, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to look that up. But Portland, Oregon is where they're from, Victos. And then right up top, this zipper right here, this is a microfiber lined pocket. This is specifically where your glasses go. And you have another zipper right up front. And in here is usually where I keep my first aid. And I added these paracord handles so that way I can have a better grip when grabbing this bag. And then on the backside, look at all that molly webbing. I don't know if you can really see it because of my light, but that's all molly webbing right back here. You can go right hand or over your right shoulder or over your left shoulder. As you guys know, I'm left-handed, so it has to go over my left shoulder. But this is another splurge. That bag itself probably sets you back 80 bucks. Let's check it out. Victos Upscale 2. Okay, so this is the Victos Upscale 2. Oh, look at that. 15% off your entire order if you are a new subscriber. So let's check this out. Yep, there's a closer look at it right there. So that molly webbing that I told you about, all in the back. Boom. That's how you can wear it. See, it's not super huge. They do sell an XL version of this, which can actually fit a laptop. But for the most part, look at how they have this thing loaded out. YKK zippers. The clips are nice. It's a nice bag. I love it. Comes in a lot of various colors. So this is the one that I got. But it also comes in mid-watch. I have the black. It comes in a gray man, comes in a multicam, and a multicam black. OMG. This wasn't out yet when I first purchased this bag, because if it was, this absolutely would have been my first option. But 80 bucks. You're looking at 80 bucks for this bag. Whether you get multicam, oh, actually the black is $5 cheaper. And then to be honest with you, if you get this on Amazon, sometimes they have deals where they stack it. If you're looking to do that overnight shipping, Victos, I feel, has that deal. So let's see, YKK zippers with quiet pulls, rear molly webbing, ambidextrous access, universal hook and loop, fits up to 1.5 liter hydration bladder, main pocket with organizers and magazines, US veteran designed and developed, 1 year workmanship and material warranty. Cordura is a trademark of Invista. Water resistant, 1000D nylon chassis. I mean, come on, you know? So, yeah. That, my friend, is the upscale sling bag. Whoa! Just messed up my screen right there. All right. And second thing that I want to delve into here is belts. I am a sucker for belts, I tell you, okay? If you guys have watched my videos, I do a lot of reviews on belts. Why? Because as a Pew Pew owner, I want to make sure that I have a solid belt and a solid holster at all times. So these are a couple belts that I have splurged on. This is the Mission Belt. This is the topographical Mission Belt. This is full grain leather, okay? It feels premium. I love this belt. I don't use this for Pew Pew. I use this for work. But if you're looking for a nice work belt that isn't going to strain your back, because I also have a bad back, this is a nice belt option for you. So I went with the black satin buckle with a topographical pattern belt. Love it. If you want to go Italian full grain leather, this is the one. This is the one for you. I got the black stonewash buckle on this guy with the cognac belt. You know what I'm saying? That is a little thinner than my black topograph. I don't know the exact dimensions, but these high quality leather ones will set you back anywhere from $70 to $100 because they use actual Italian full grain and just full grain leather. Mission belt. Those are belts that I also splurge on. And as you guys may or may not know, I'm a huge core essentials guy. Belts that I splurge on. this guy. So it's a black leather Core Essentials ratcheting belt. I just love it. I could do this all day. You heard? You heard? Adjustable. This is also one that I throw into my rotation with my work belts, because if I do have work belts or work pants, I'm sorry, that have larger belt loops, perfect. Because I think the mission belts look a little funny with pants that have larger belt loops that are like 2 inches wide. But this 1.5 fills it in phenomenally. And then of course, my EDC belt of choice is the Core Essentials Multicam Black Tactical Belt. I love this guy. And same thing, you can listen to those acoustics all day, all right? So I love this belt for everyday use. I have a lot of different colors as well, but belts in tandem with holsters. Not going to be showing my pews. I'm not trying to get demonetized. I'm trying to get monetized out here, okay? But anyways, this is the Works M6 holster. This is for my G19 MOS Gen 5 with the sidecar, and it supports the PL Mini Valkyrie 2 Lite. It also has this nice wedge here. So when I'm wearing the belt, see how straight this is? I'm struggling. Okay. When I'm wearing it, this is how it looks like on the belt. And then when I have this pressed against my person, it conceals it that much more. So what's cool about this is that these double clips are very thick and sturdy. You have no issues with this flopping around or going anywhere. Good belt, good holster if you're ever looking to carry on a day-to-day basis. My recommendation. So that's a Works holster. I also splurge on holsters. This right here is the Cobra Kydex. This is also one where it supports the same type of pew. And this is a little different because it's held together with a magnet. If you look at this, that's a magnet. And it forms and shape shifts to your body and how you use this belt. Because if you want it flat, if you have more of a flat appendix, then yeah, it'll stay that way. But for a more round guy like me, I need some flex. And this bungee, which is located back here, really helps out with that. So that is all carbon fiber by Cobra Kydex, made in the USA. This is Insane Kydex creation. So this one does not have a sidecar. If I don't want my middle section being too heavy and weighed down, then I carry this guy. This is a Louis print Kydex made by Insane Kydex Creations. Definitely check them out. Super awesome company. And last but not least, I got the Associate V2 by Mike from Last Line of Defense. Multicam black. You notice that there. This is probably my favorite holster. I know that he's working on one that will supersede this, but also one clip that holds the holster in place, which makes it a lot more versatile when you actually have this on your person. So those are typical things that I splurge on. I spend my physical money on things that aren't necessarily just sent to me. I will go in and I will buy more and more and more and have an abundance of them because it's a splurge. So yeah, I really would love to know what else you guys splurge on. But that was what I wanted to do for tonight's live. Didn't have anything to unbox really. I just wanted to give a response video to my boy Mike, Barbarian Brawny, and X for the live that he did last night and the video that he released around Splurges. Let's take a look at the chat here. You Pimpy in the building. What's up, man? Pew, pew, pew. All American just got the We the People holster. Very good holster as well. Pedro Armstrong. Howdy, howdy. Hello. So everyone be splurging on bags. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of my thing right now. It's definitely what I'm splurging on. Quick draw bag for the boom bang. You heard. Forgive me, Mikey, for I have sinned, am late, but am here. Ian, you are forgiven always. No need to apologize. Ian is in the building. Some good blicky bags. Yeah, that's for sure. Ambidextrous. Yeah, I like that part in X's intro. Dropped off my recert for my CCW today. Okay. Belts to Mikey are cases to technically T. Yep. Yeah, I could definitely make a belt channel. That's for sure. That is for sure. So I released those 2 videos and Next Belt hit me up and was like, hey, we'll send you some belts. I'm like, okay. But, you know, the ones that I bought, wasn't impressed. Was not impressed. Where's my belt wall? Don't have no space yet. Don't have no space. This is the corner that I have for right now. But it's what I'm working with. Belt wall. Did the chat disappear? No. Chat is here. Am I missing out on something? Knife Nut, what is up? No, it did not disappear. It did not. But you know what? I do want to say that I really appreciate you guys. I am... High Tide said he only sees 9 messages. What? I got a whole list of messages. High Tide, OB, where you at, man? Ian joined late. What was the knife that Mikey splurged on? The knives weren't necessarily part of the splurge section, Ian. They were just top knives that give me joy. And real briefly, before I jump off, I know you guys I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just got some stuff to do, got some videos to edit, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Boker Stubby Strike. This is the first knife that I talked about that gives me joy. D2 G10. Love this little guy right here. California legal. And then Savivi Baby Banter. This is another guy that gives me joy. And I just love, you know, toying with it, flicking it around. The Savivi Elementum button lock. And this is the original button lock, not the V2 from the original Elementum. This is that long, big boy, 3.47 inches knife. The third knife that brought me joy was this Kaiser Fixie. OB saw this. This is the Kaiser Harpoon. And this is the first and only knife that has ever cut me. So we have a love-hate relationship right now because it's a beauty of a thing, but it bites 100%. And last but not least, Ian, you know this. Bug out, man. I'm a bug out, man. I know some people may hate it, but I absolutely love it, especially with those Yates knife scales. That's it. That just hits all the marks for me. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining in on tonight's live. I really appreciate you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you haven't liked this live, I encourage you to do so if you feel like I provided some value in your everyday carry and your everyday splurgeness. If you guys have not seen my latest video of the Wubin X0, check that out. Nice little guy here. I would say to use my discount code of MikeEDC, which gives you 10%. However, our boy Rye has a 30% discount or a 35% discount. I'm using his discount. So yeah. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, at Mikey Daily Carry is where you can catch me. I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And I will catch you guys on the next one. WAKAPOW!